We are very excited in the studio because we have right now in the studio, as I said, local singer-songwriter Rikki-Lee Burley, who recently won this year's title of Eltham Senior Idol at the 2011 Rotary Eltham Town Festival. Hi Rikki-Lee, it's great to have you in the studio.
Hi, thanks for having me on again.
That's all right. Yes, because we did speak, didn't we, at the Eltham Festival. I got to interview you just before you went on air.
Yep.
I wasn't there, I was the outcast. Just
You
the outcast.
were
I was
there.
shunned out of the caravan.
He was. It just that you were on earlier in the day. I was just lucky enough to have Rikki-Lee as an interviewee.
I apologise though, I have to move my mic and it's a very squeaky stand. Oh no, that didn't squeak that time. It doesn't want to stay up for me.
Brendon's mic's
I'm
falling
doing
down.
the old standing trick. I've just decided to mix it up here at the station.
We've had a bit of a reshuffle here because we're trying to fit in Rikki-Lee's guitar, Brendon, whose mic is falling down, and it's a little bit crazy in here at the moment, but we are very excited to have Rikki-Lee. So I have to ask, you've recently completed your Year 12 and just today received your ATAR score.
I did.
Congratulations. Now, how has life been treating you since completing your schooling?
It's been really good. It's good to have a break, and I've been working hard at my dance school, the John Young Talent School here in Mill Park, and we've been working towards our end-of-year concert, which is actually tomorrow night.
Ooh, current.
Yep, so if anybody wants to come along at 7 p.m. at the George Woods Performing Arts Centre at Yarra Valley Grammar, the tickets are $30 for an adult ticket and $25 for a concession at the door, so it'd be great to see you all coming along and supporting us because we've put in a lot of hard work for the show this year.
Fantastic. And what kind of dances are we expected to
What
see?
kind of like genre is it, I guess?
Dancing or dances?
We've got dancers that dance in jazz, ballet, tap, acrobatics and hip-hop, and we have singers as well.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
So it's a real all-round performing arts kind of concert.
Yeah, it is. It's a good display of all the wonderful talents we have over there.
Fantastic. So what else has been happening since then as well? Have you been, like, what's the next year going to be like for you?
I'm going to spend the next year writing some new songs and hopefully working with some different people. I'm going to record some more original songs soon.
Fantastic.
With my friend Jared at 440 Studios in Eltham. So, writing new songs and hopefully entering lots of dance competitions. I've always wanted to be in dance comps, so I'm going to take the next year to do that.
Fantastic. And it's fantastic to really harness your skills and really get that going. And obviously you have a spare year, so you might as well use it to benefit your career, I think.
Definitely.
That's great.
But of course, that is not your only craft. You can sing, you can dance, you can do everything. But
Right. She's a triple threat.
the triple threat, but you can also play guitar, and you're able to compose and play originals so well, I must say.
Oh, thank you.
How many hours do you devote to songwriting on guitar?
Every week I like to, I busk actually in Diamond Creek, so that's a few hours a week, 3 or 4 hours.
Is it only on one day?
No, I go sometimes on the weekend, a few days over the weekend and through the week.
Yeah.
So I usually don't stay down there for more than about 2 hours at a time when my fingers get too sore from playing.
I can understand that.
But, a lot of the time I write songs actually late at night, much to my parents' disgust when they're trying to sleep. But I find when I can't sleep, I like to get my guitar out and write my songs, and it gets everything off my mind. It helps me relax. So that's generally when I write my songs.
Yeah. And how long have you been playing the guitar again? Because I know, was it the start of this year?
Start of last year I started playing guitar.
Last year.
Yep.
Fantastic. And you're so good at it. It's so soon.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
very good. And you don't want to force that kind of songwriting. You want to be
No.
able to get that inspiration.
Come naturally.
But
Yeah.
we've talked to a couple of people over the weeks. Couple of bands, and some
Jezebels, the
like to
Drones.
do it. They like to sit down and actually write. Others
Yeah.
like to find inspiration.
Yeah, we've noticed that with all the bands, but I think it's better to really take time
to
out
feel it, to feel it,
as
the
well.
emotions and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Comes
Fantastic.
from the heart. You have only just, as I said, started playing the guitar and yet able to compose and play originals so well. When you speak about other musicians that you inspire to be like, for example, other guitarists or singers, who would you consider to be your idol? And because I'm trying to think, what was mine? Because I used to do a little bit of singing when I was younger. I'm thinking mine was Celine Dion.
Yeah.
I aimed for the top, but who's your idol?
My idol is Taylor Swift.
Oh yes, the wonderful Taylor Swift.
Yep. And I think she's young and she's living her dream, and I just love the sort of the person that she portrays herself through her music, and to the public, I think she's a really natural sort of person, and I really admire her.
I think you got to be careful, especially when you're getting such a big status and into that industry. If you can display yourself in a good manner through your music, then that sort of covers you across the board, and you don't need to worry about setting a certain image, and
of course
you portray yourself through your good music and the message you're sending. So that's good.
Fantastic. And you've been singing and dancing at Johnny Young for some years now.
Yep.
How many years has it been?
This is my 7th year there.
7th year, wow.
Yeah.
Did you always desire to be part of the performing arts industry? I mean, when did you know this was the career for you?
I'm really not sure. I've been dancing since I was 5, and I've always enjoyed it. And my mum said to me that the reason she asked me if I wanted to start singing lessons when I was 10 was because she heard me singing to the Wiggles. Hopefully not still when I was 10. But she heard me singing to the Wiggles and she thought, she's in tune, so I'm going to ask her if she wants to do singing lessons.
Yeah.
And of course I said yes. And it's just always been something that I feel like I can really be myself in. I don't have to try and fit the standards of people around me. I can sing the way I want and play the way I want and dance the way I want.
Yeah. And it's something that you're obviously passionate about, so it comes naturally to you as well.
Definitely.
That's exactly what you need. You need to be yourself, and if you get caught up in worrying about so much about what other people think, then that's when you start to go down the wrong path. So I think you got the right attitude, Rikki.
Yep.
Well done, and keep going along down that road.
Thank you.
What else? What else have we got to ask?
We've got a few questions, Brennan. You have won numerous local music awards, and as you've recently won the 2011 Rotary Eltham Senior Idol.
Yep.
And you've also won, was it another one earlier on in the year, the Diamond Valley?
I won...
There's a few you've won, haven't you?
At the Showcase Dance Championships.
Yes. And there was...
In August, I won a High Silver Award for my song there.
Fantastic. And which song was that one?
That was with Tell Me.
And then Tell Me was also your award-winning song, also at the Eltham Festival as well.
It was.
So it seems to be your lucky one there.
It is, I think.
And you're playing that for us today as well, which is brilliant.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Now, so how long have you been participating in these forms of events and activities? Like, have you always desired to perform in comps as well, or is that just something that you've just happened to fall into?
I did, when I started private singing lessons at the Johnny Young Talent School, Mill Park.
Yeah.
I started there when I was 10, and straight away we started singing competitions at shopping plazas and things like that, because it's a great way to sort of increase your confidence and get used to performing to public audiences. And so I was doing comps for a few years then, and after a while I was finding that the old saying of big notes win votes, as they say on Australian Idol.
Yeah.
I'm not one for big notes, and I found it a bit discouraging to be losing out to all the girls with the big voices, which always made sense, because they always sang beautifully. But I had a break from singing comps for a while, and then I just started again this year to enter in a few, and I'm finding with my original songs I can really showcase my own vocal range in a way that's comfortable. And
yeah, exactly. And also with that as well, I mean, I understand what you're saying with lots of different types of singing. I remember, do you know Lisa Mitchell, the singer?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so I remember she was so criticised on Australian Idol because she didn't have Paulini's voice or Rikki-Lee Coulter's voice.
Yeah.
She really was, and people thought she wouldn't make it in the industry, and yet she's one of the most successful ones that have come out of it. She didn't win. What did she? I think she got like 6th place, but she's big internationally, and she's got a very quiet voice.
Yeah, it's so unique.
It is very unique. So it really shows that you don't always have to have the out there huge vocal cords in order to get far. You can just have that amazing voice. As long as you've got that niche, you found that niche in the music industry. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think you summed it up very well, John. I think having that niche, having that unique ability, I think is what's really becoming big. Especially, I've noticed in Australian music these days, a lot of bands out there that are, with such a saturated market, they're trying to find that real talent, whether it's a certain type of sound or a certain influence or a certain way they do their gigs live. Maybe they have got something that's that they showcase in their live shows. I think you need to have that kind of niche, as you said, and I think you're well on the way there, Rikki. So as we said earlier, you've completed your Year 12 studies, And will you be entirely devoting your time next year to songwriting? Tell us a little bit about what you'll be doing next year.
Well, I'm hoping to pick up a part-time job, which I don't have at the moment. But if I can get a part-time job and maybe put some money into savings, I'm hoping possibly to save up to go to America again on the Disneyland tour with the Johnny Young Talent School in Mill Park.
What you did in what year? You've done it
in
once
2009. I went with them.
Yeah.
And they're going again in 2013. So fingers crossed I can save up for that.
Excellent.
Yeah, other than that, just, like I said, heaps of dance classes, get some more experience, some more training. I've been teaching some kids in my local area around Diamond Creek and Wattle Glen, giving singing lessons and dancing lessons.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so
Well done.
That's a bit of pocket money as well.
It is good. It's good.
And how many students do you have at the moment?
I have 2 at the moment, but I'm picking up 2 more in the new year.
That's
Great,
still
well
really
done.
great to be able to do that at such a young age.
Yeah.
People believe in you, Rikki.
Excellent. You're well on your way. So pretty much you've got numerous talents we can obviously observe. Singing, songwriting, playing guitars, dancing. What else don't you have? You've got the full package, haven't you?
I like to think so.
Just tell us a bit about how you're going to blend everything into your craft in the future. What are your hopes and dreams?
Well, my biggest dream is to own my own performing arts school
Okay.
in the future. I'd really like to have a school that offers dancing, singing, and acting. And I want to have a big focus on performance rather than competition when I have my own school, because I know that a lot of schools rely on things like dance exams and competitions, and a lot of the competition kids end up front centre all the time. And I want to have a school where all the kids can be featured and everybody can be featured for their own talents. Everybody gets a chance to be a star. And
That's wonderful.
yeah, so you don't have the frontline dancers and the backline dancers. You have everybody dancing together as a group, and everybody's featured. Everybody has a go.
A lot of it quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That's wonderful.
That's fantastic. Well
Thank
done. Well, thank you very much for coming in today and speaking to us, Rikki. We really appreciate it.
No
How many
problem.
times have we said thank you to her in this whole interview? I reckon about at
About
least
100 times.
100,
She's
yeah.
getting all the accolades she can get.
Thank you.
I'm loving it.
That's
It's
good.
like, yes.
Well, yes, congratulations, obviously. I haven't said it personally to you, but congratulations on winning the Eltham Idol.
Thank you.
Well done. And good luck for everything in the future. What you're doing next year is fantastic, and I hope you reach your ultimate dream of one day owning your own performing arts facility. That'd be
So do I.
fantastic.
And may we say, she volunteered her time in Year 9 as part of work experience at Plenty Valley FM, but I was the very first person at the Eltham Festival to interview Rikki-Lee Burley, so when she becomes famous and she's older, please remember me.
I will definitely
you can say
remember you.
you're the first.
I was the very first, and now Friday Joe with Gianna and Brendon was a second, so there you go. We're just
There
as
you go.
special. She had me twice. Anyway,
She's sick of you.
yeah, she's thinking she's not going to
never.
come back now.
Never. Yes, so now you're going to be playing one of your songs, Tell Me, that you played at the Eltham Idol.
Yep.
So
It's award-winning.
award-winning.
Multi-award
Can't forget,
winning.
Multi-award winning. So if you could do the honours, thank you very much, Rikki-Lee Burley. Good luck for everything, all your endeavours in the future. Take us away.
Thank you very much. And you're listening to Drive with Gianna and Brendon on your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM. I'm Rikki-Lee Burley, and this is Tell Me. Well, I remember that first time I saw your face. Kept looking all around the place, and I thought, that boy is fine. And every night since that day, down on my knees to God I pray, oh please let that boy be mine. There's one thing missing now, we've become good friends, but I want more. So I will show you how to say those words I've been waiting for. Tell me that you need me, smile your little smile. Tell me that you want me to stay with you a while. Tell me that you miss me every time I'm gone. Tell me that you love me, baby, tell me I'm the one. Tell me I'm the one. Well, I remember our first kiss. You had those hands planted on my hips. And I thought, it tastes so good. And every time since that first of one of those lips with such a thirst, just like I knew I would. You know what's missing now? Sure we're close, but I still want more. So I'm gonna show you how to say those words I've been longing for. Tell me that you need me, smile your little smile. Tell me that you want me to stay with you a while. Tell me that you miss me every time I'm gone. Tell me that you love me, baby, tell me I'm the one. Tell me, tell me, tell me I'm the one, the only one. Baby, do it now. Seal the deal, make the final score. I know that you know how, so say those words I've been praying for. Whoa. Tell me that you need me, smile your little smile. Tell me that you want me to stay with you a while. Tell me that you miss me every time I'm gone. Tell me that you love me, baby, tell me I'm the one. Tell me that it's me who's always on your mind. Tell me I'm the kind of girl you always hope you find. Tell me that you think about me in the night. Tell me I'm the one you wanna feel holding you tight. Tell me that you need me, look me in the eye. Tell me that you want me, say you wanna try. Tell me that you miss me, don't wanna be apart. Tell me that I'll always be the one inside your heart. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me I'm the one. No. Thank you.
This is Drive with Gianna and Brendon.
88.6, 88.6, 88.